Sometimes, the most painful thing is not what people say to your face, but what they whisper when you're not around. The truth is, if someone talks about you behind your back, it reveals much more about them than it ever does about you. People who gossip, criticize, or spread rumors are often projecting their own insecurities. They may lack the courage to confront you directly, so they choose the safer option of discussing you when you cannot defend yourself. It's a sign of weakness, not strength. Because honesty requires bravery, while gossip requires nothing more than a restless tongue. When someone constantly talks about you behind your back, it may be because they are jealous. Jealousy is a powerful emotion that makes people highlight the flaws of others in order to mask their own feelings of inadequacy. Instead of working on themselves, they find comfort in tearing someone else down. When they see your strengths, your achievements, or even the simple peace you carry, they feel threatened. So rather than admitting that they are inspired by you, they choose to criticize you secretly. Remember, their words are not a reflection of your worth, but of their comparison. Another reason why people talk about you in your absence is because they crave attention. Gossip is one of the easiest ways to capture an audience. Many people feel more important when they have something to say about someone else's life. They thrive on the drama because it gives them a temporary sense of significance. If someone feels unnoticed or unimportant, gossiping can make them feel like they matter, even if what they say is harmful. Their words become a stage, and you unknowingly become their subject. But deep down, it reveals a void within them, not a truth about you. It's also possible that they are trying to fit in. Human beings are social creatures, and sometimes people use gossip as a tool to bond with others. When someone is afraid of being excluded, they might join in negative conversations about someone else just to feel accepted. It doesn't mean they truly dislike you, it may simply mean they are too weak to stand up for you. They fear rejection, so they sacrifice their integrity. In such cases, you must understand that their behavior is about their own need to belong, not about your character. At times, people talk behind your back because they feel powerless. Maybe they disagree with something you did or said, but they don't have the courage to confront you directly. So they release their frustration indirectly, through whispers and side comments. It is easier for them to complain in the shadows than to face you with honesty. This type of behavior reveals fear. They fear confrontation, they fear rejection, and sometimes, they fear losing you if they were to express themselves openly. Their silence to your face and their noise behind your back are both signals of their inner conflict. There are also times when people speak badly of you, simply because they cannot control the image you create. Every person carries an energy, and sometimes your presence alone can trigger discomfort in others. Maybe you remind them of something they lack. Maybe you expose their weaknesses without even trying. Or maybe your authenticity makes them feel fake. When people can't handle your light, they attempt to dim it by talking about you. It is a defense mechanism. They can't stop you, so they try to reduce you with words. But no one can diminish your value simply by talking. Words may travel, but truth always stands. Sometimes, people talk behind your back not because they dislike you, but because they are deeply curious about you. You may inspire discussions because your choices are different. Your lifestyle is unusual, or your strength makes them wonder how you manage it. People naturally talk about what they don't understand, and you may be a mystery that fascinates them. While some discussions are malicious, others are simply expressions of curiosity. They may not even realize how often your name comes up, because something about you keeps them intrigued. It's important to understand that people who truly value you will protect your name when you are not around. They will speak with respect, whether or not you are there to hear it. And those who choose to attack you behind your back are showing you who they really are. Believe them. When someone reveals their true colors, don't try to repaint them. Instead, let their actions guide your distance. Protecting your peace is more important than keeping connections that secretly harm you. When you hear that someone has been talking about you, you may feel hurt, betrayed, or even angry. But try to see it differently. It's free insight into who belongs in your life and who does not. Not everyone deserves your trust. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. And gossip is often the clearest filter to show you who you can and cannot depend on. It saves you from wasting time on people who cannot be loyal when you're not present at the same time. Remember that people's words don't define your reality. Someone may call you names, spread lies, or exaggerate stories, but none of it has the power to change who you are. If a diamond is called a rock, it remains a diamond. If the sky is called dark, the sun will still rise. What people say about you is a reflection of their own lens, not your truth. Your worth doesn't shrink because someone failed to see it. Their words do not lessen your value. They only reveal their vision. The healthiest way to respond when you know people are talking about you is to remain calm. Don't waste your energy defending yourself to everyone. Because those who believe lies without asking you were never on your side to begin with. Don't lower yourself to gossip in return, because it only places you on the same level as those who are insecure. Instead, rise above. Silence is powerful. Dignity is stronger than revenge. The moment you stop reacting, you take away their power. And nothing confuses a gossip more than your peace. So, if they talk about you behind your back, it's because they see something in you they can't understand, can't control, or can't reach. It may be jealousy, insecurity, fear, or even fascination. But whatever their reason, it does not change your reality. Continue to walk with confidence, continue to stay true to your values, and let their words fade into the background. Because in the end, people may talk, but the truth always speaks louder. And those who truly matter will never believe a story without knowing your heart.